you're in Benton County, Carroll County, Decatur County, or Henderson County, Tennessee, take shelter immediately. There's a pretty tight rotational couplet northeast of Shiloh, just west of Interstate 40. It'll be moving to the northeast towards Holiday, Chaseville, Mount Moriah, and eventually up to Husberg if it makes it that far. Heard tell if there's actually a CC drop with this, but get in your safe spot immediately. This is a very tight rotational couplet. You see just how tight that is. Not quite as tight now, approaching Holiday. Could also re-strengthen. As of right now, if there is a tornado, it is along Holiday and Stokes Road and State Route 192. Moving off to the northeast, Mount Moriah, and eventually New Johnsonville, Hesburgh, Plant, Denver. Again, it's so hard to see if there's a CC drop with this storm. So there's a tornado, it's somewhere in here. Moving off to the north and east, about 40 miles an hour. Let's try to put a track on this. Holiday, 2 minutes, Chaseville in 4, Mount Moriah in 14, Rockport in 14, Chalk Level 15, Birdsong Heights in 15. This is a dangerous atmosphere these storms are in, so definitely heed the warning, get to your safe spot. Again, if you're somewhere along this route upstream, especially Holiday and Chaseville, you need to be in your safe spot now. Coxburg, Mount Moriah, Rockport, Birdsong Heights, Husberg, New Johnsonville, get in your safe spots. Take your dogs, your kids, your pets. Bring a helmet for your head and shoes. It's a decent looking supercell too. Might be starting to see signs of the rotation weakening. Definitely not as tight as it was a couple scans ago. But get to your safe spots. If you're in Benton, Humphreys, or Decatur County, Tennessee. Check CC again. Again, it's so hard to tell. There is oh yeah, there's rotation going on here. No, whoa. South and east, or south, yeah, south and east, the holiday. Not really picking anything up on CC. There's definitely some significant rotation here at the moment. So definitely re-strengthen. Starting track again. Here in McIlwain, Coxburg, Rockport, Mount Moriah, Birdsong Heights, Husberg. Get into your safe spots immediately. It's so hard to tell if there's actually a tornado down with this. It's radar indicated still, so maybe not. If there is a tornado with this, it is somewhere between Chaseville, State Route 192, and Rockport, Quillwin Road, moving to the north and east towards Coxburg, Rockport, Mount Moriah, Husberg, Plant. This atmosphere that these are in is pretty volatile, so it could be just a waiting game of happening a lot. Again, it's less strong there. You can see it's tried several times. If it can get its act together, it'll eventually move up towards Clarksville, Russellville, potentially. But still a long way off from that. 2 to 4 p.m. is supposed to be like the most active window for Tennessee, so we could see more storms fire in this atmosphere. So right now there's a tornado. It's along somewhere around Rockport McMillan Road, 641, and potentially Caney Fork Cemetery Road. Along Rocksport McWillan Road. Moving to the north and east. So this will move up towards Coxburg in 3 minutes, Rocksport in 8 minutes. So if you're in either of those places, get to your safe spot immediately. Still really hard to see if there's anything on CC. It's not confirmed. And again, it's just playing this game of cat and mouse. It's wanting to develop, but it just can't quite get the gumption to do it. This is it here. So it's still moving up towards Rockport. Rockport in 4, or Coxburg in 4 minutes. Rockport in 8, Husburg in 14. If you're in any of those places, get to your safe spot immediately. These storms can produce pretty quick with this atmosphere. We're starting to see more and more signs that this event wants to get underway. So yeah, if you're near Coxburg, potentially Eagle Creek, Rockport, Husburg, Plant. Downstream of this, you need to think about getting to your safe spot. Again, tornado, there is one, it's right in here at the moment. Waiting for the radar to refresh. And the rotation's looking more broad at the moment. Somewhere around here at the moment. So hard to see if there's anything on correlation coefficient at the moment, just with how cluttered that is. So at the moment, this is the I-20 warning storm. But you can see these storms down here with the notches. These could all eventually go. This one right now is the most impressive, just with this inflow. Probably decent hail producer at the moment as well. So waiting on the new scan. Come through. If you're in Rockport, you need to be in your safe spot. Husburg, Plant, you need to be in your safe spots as well. Hard to tell. It might be like here. New tornado warning. Or they extended, I mean. So now if you're in, like we've been saying, Husberg, Plant, LC and Grove, Forks of Blue Creek, Liberty. Think about getting your safe spots. Right now, a tornado, there is one. It's right around here. Moving. Moving to the north. Moving to the north, into the east. At 40. Eagle Creek, 4 minutes. Husberg, 10. Polecat, 14. So getting your safe spots. It's actually tightening up again here. As it moves to the north and east towards Rockport, Husberg, and Plant, Tennessee. Again, so hard to tell on correlation coefficient. So it's moving off to the north and east. .40 miles an hour. If you're along this, if you're in Husbury, you have 9 minutes. Now if there is one, somewhere in here. Looking more impressive. The inflow. So there are lots. Check down here. Yeah, seeds are starting to develop too, so that's something we have to watch. This little supercell here, though, is really impressive. So there's a tornado that's probably somewhere in here. Currently. Obviously, we hope there isn't, but potentially see a lot of tornadoes today. So, not really seeing a whole lot here. Oh, there's a better radar site. Nashville? Potentially. Let's see the inflow. Somewhere around here is where the tornado would be. I think. right here. So be right in here. So if you're in Husberg, you need to get in your safe spot immediately. And that goes for Plant, Elysian View, or Ellison Grove, Glenwood, Works of Blue Creek, Liberty, McGowan. This could tighten up at any minute. This is starting to get concerning down here as well. These supercells definitely starting to get concerning. Especially this one. This one, that looks concerning. So I'll go back up to the Nashville radar. Nashville, Paducah. Paducah might. Oh, now I can see it better. Somewhere around here. So basically, still going Bakerville, LC and Grove, Plant. Get to your safe spots. Starting to get less tight, but it can obviously redevelop like it has. It does look like it's starting to go in on itself. But we'll obviously have to keep an eye on it. So if there's a tornado, it's right in here. Going towards Bakerville, Glenwood, LC and Grove. In Tennessee. Oh, new tornado warning. Down here near base. Okay, so this is going towards Taylorville, Mize, Celerina. It's really, there's a tornado, it's somewhere in here. And this is also, this is moving at 25 mile an hour. Okay, so it's moving at 25 mile an hour. So it's moving at 25 mile an hour. To the north and east. So if you're in Wisner, and you have 13 minutes. But obviously, if you're in any of the other counties or cities in Smith County, Mississippi, get to your safe spot. But right here near Bunker Hill is where we think the rotation is at the moment. And check on the other one. Go back to the Paducah radar. And it's still looking fairly broad. This is where we think it is. There's one. Could also be point of rotation here too. This tornado warning is until 2:30 Central CST. See, there's a tornado. It's probably somewhere in here. Waiting for the radar to update. I'll be starting to tighten back up here again towards Bakerville. Right here. Doesn't look too impressive at the moment. This one still isn't updated. But we're starting to see a lot of supercells fire up, which is concerning, obviously. A lot of chasers over here. Meridian. Can't really tell too much on that. Obviously we have this tornado near McGee. That's just a giant area of rotation, honestly. Like, any of this could drop a tornado. I do want to take a look at that salt they're on. Honestly, not seeing a whole lot of rotation on that at the moment. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning here. I'd be surprised. That looks super tight. If that tightens up a little bit more, you're looking at a tornado warning there too. For sure. It says tornado possible now. That is one we need. I'm gonna say this still doesn't look super tight at the moment. Starting to tighten back up north of Bakerville, but not a whole lot. This is just one giant area of rotation. So it's moving this way, 25. It's going this way, 25. So if you're Wisner, you have 14 minutes. Bay Spring, you have 48. You get to your safe spots. This one here has my attention though, because that is actually super tight right here. And this is going towards Mount Zion, Walnut Creek, Tiplersville. Nothing on CC. That's definitely super tight. And then our tornado warning down here. Still, it's just one big area of rotation. I don't see anything on CC at the moment, which is obviously a good thing. Maybe, well, potentially something on CC. Oh, let's check. Don't think there's anything on CC based on that, but then again, could be wrong. Let's check the storm out again. Because this one, oh yeah, that's not good. This is not good. That is very tight. This is moving off to, I was going to say that needs a tornado warning like now. So this is moving off to the northeast at 40. Let's get a track on that. So it's moving like this, 40. Calculate. If you're in Collinstown, you have 25 minutes. Crumtown, you have 26. Hightown, you have half an hour. But that looks very tight and very concerning that that would be dropping a tornado imminently. Probably northwest of Ripley, near Faulkner. So the tornado is currently right here, if there is one, along where did it go? Along North Paw Creek, County Road 422. This is very tight. On the ground. So yeah, if you're near Walnut Creek, Faulkner, Walnut Creek, Tiplersville, Shall Beat, anywhere in there, take shelter immediately because there is a tornado on the ground. Currently near County Road 422, in North Tipaw Creek, County Road 419. Get to your safe spot immediately. This here is the tornado. Obviously, there's 3 other tornado warnings at the moment. That's my main concern. This one, that one's just a giant area of rotation. This one, get back to the, starting to tighten up here north of Hurricane Mills. Back this. This is definitely concerning. Somewhere around here, and there is a CC drop. There is, or was, a tornado on the ground. Could still be on the ground. Moving toward Walnut Creek and Faulkner. And there's definitely a tornado on the ground. That is giant CC drop. That is a very large CC drop. So this tornado is, we need to wait for the velocity refresh, but currently somewhere along there. And then this is the CC drop from it. CC drop is currently near Smith Drive, Northview Drive, Crestview Drive, Tipaw County Hospital, Martin Road, Holt Road, and we now have another tornado warning here in Tennessee. And that's also very tight. So we're definitely seeing tornadoes start to happen. That one None of these are confirmed, but that's definitely a CC drop on that one storm. Is that a radar for this one? Is there a radar hole? Sure. Nashville. Okay, well, let's just follow this storm for now. You can see a CC drop north and west of Ripley. That's the rotation. It's not as tight, but it could be recycling. Definitely not as tight now. We have 4 tornado warnings now. It's insane how fast that just happened. And then we have this one up here, which is also tight. Could or will produce tornado at any minute. Don't see anything on CC there yet. We also have this one down here near. That one's producing a tornado. I'm fairly certain of it. Somewhere around here, that sucker's producing a tornado. Based on that CC. See the CC? North of Taylorsville? That's a tornado. So we're seeing at least 2 tornadoes going on at the moment. You can check on that other storm. Humphreys. And potentially 4. I haven't really checked on this one in a few. It's tight again. Not quite as tight as these Mississippi storms, but the other Tennessee storm. This one definitely looks like it's producing a tornado based on that CC drop. Based on this. Then we also have this one, which is now observed, thankfully. That has it updated for a few minutes. So this is currently what we're going off of. It's not as tight, moving up towards Walnut Creek and Crumtown. And we also have this one up here. We have 2 tornadoes fairly close together. This one and this one. But we also have a whole bunch of supercells that want to do the exact same thing. That's not good. So you can kind of see what we're looking at here. Still seeing that CC drop. So we're still seeing that CC drop north of Ripley. You have several tornado warnings. There's warnings now. So this storm up here, super tight. This storm now here has 2 areas of possible rotation. This storm down here, I'm fairly sure it's producing a tornado. Not, it was down here, outside the warning. It's not now, probably not now. You can see the debris kind of getting flung around out of the tornado. This one, not 100% sure if it's still down, but we're acting like it is if you're in Walnut Creek and you're staying in your safe spot. You and Theo, Cuba, Gift, Winnesaga, you're all in your safe spots. And that's ramping up again here. Don't see anything on CC there yet. And this looks like it might have dissipated, potentially. But it could also recycle. You can see there's two areas. This one here looks super concerning. How tight that is. And that is near Rammer, near Steer 45, Eastview, along Rammer Summer Road, and old number 5S. This one, it might be starting. Like I said, it could easily just recycle like that. This is just the current look on warnings. So we have this tornado warning down here, which is moving quite slow. Potentially produced tornado in Taylorsville. We have this severe thunderstorm warning here. We have this tornado warning here, which is currently observed. Both of these have had or have tide rotation. Then we also have a tornado warning up here near Dixon. It's been trying to produce tornado for so long, but hasn't. And trying to find a good radar for it. So yeah. Currently watching both of these. That one looks less tight now. This one looks really less tight now. So I don't think we're seeing a tornado on the ground right now. Out of these. Spring one doesn't look like it has one on the ground now. Rotation's kind of broad at the moment with that one. This one up here. Looks like it's trying to get tight again, but it's just not happening right now. But on that. And then this one down here could obviously get tight again too. So currently, if you are in Humphreys, Tennessee, or Humphreys County, Tennessee, you need to be in your safe spot for at least another 10 minutes. If you're in Alcorn or Tupac, County, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe spot. If you're in McNairy or Hardin County, Tennessee, you need to be in your safe spot. In Smith County, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe spot. This one here did produce a tornado. This one here is getting broader at the moment. just take a general look at things at the moment. See, Supercell is just trying to produce. Trying to get going. See these guys trying to get going. That one's quite broad. This one here, still quite broad, and this one here is broad. This one here got extended again. It's been trying to produce tornado for a long time. Which it might be producing now, actually. Look at that. Your Bethpage. So if you're in Bethpage, Water Valley, Middletown, Bold Spring, Poplar Grove, get into your safe spots immediately. Downstream, if you're in Few Chapel, Tennessee City, Jason Chapel, Hillcrest, Oak Grove, Eno, Pond, Robinson Chapel, Horton, Sylvia, Berry, Mount Lebanon, or Dixon, get in your safe spot immediately. Because it does look pretty tight. Look, we got seething CC. So right now we do have another tornado warning. Or extension to this one, I guess. Not seeing anything on CC. And it's still pretty broad. So we still have the Smith County one. Not sure if that's a different one or extension. Looks like it's extension. Then we have this one up here, which looks to be on the ground. It did at one point from the Nashville radar. See that? You see this? That's why I think it's on the ground. That's what you see when it's tight like that. With that one either at the moment. I've been monitoring this one. Potentially a correlation coefficient drop. But I don't know if it is. Based on velocity. I don't know. Potentially. Over here. Could just be something weird in that. Then there's something weird in that. It's starting to get tight in here. North or west of Silver Springs. That one's still broad. This one way down here. Still pretty broad, but it's moving into a more favorable atmosphere near Meridian. No, I see anything on that cell that those chasers are on. Moment. This one definitely looks like it's starting to get more tight here. Don't see anything on CC with that. Yeah, this cell up here. Then it might be producing a tornado. Look at that. Your Bethpage. Producing a tornado on your Bethpage. Or did at one point. Definitely has that. Wait, that's not the right radar. I need an actual radar to look at this properly, but wager a bet that that's tornadoes. I'm like, well, according to this one, it's not, but. Not really seeing it on CC here. Starting to get tight again right here. On this cell. Still broad on that cell up there. I would say another tornado on this cell is probably imminent. So if you're in Ross Crossing, Crumtown, Crow, Collinstown, get near 6 immediately. I'm just starting to see something on CC here. North of Silver Springs, south of Ross Crossing. That is where the velocity is at the moment as well. So that right there is where the rotation is. Moving towards Ross Crossing, Crow, and Crumtown. Collinstown. There's possibly a CC drop along with it. South of Ross Crossing and Collinstown, east of Crumtown and Crow at the moment. Let's just see what the radar scan says. But I won't be surprised if that tornado is on the ground currently. And starting to get really tight again here. South of Collinstown, south of Ross Crossing, southwest of Crumtown, and south Crow. The storm has produced a tornado in the past. I will not be surprised if it produces another. It looks like they allowed the... Well, no. They extended it. This one is moving towards Dixon, Tennessee, in the near future. Doesn't look super tight at the moment. Should obviously change. This one here looks super broad. This here looks more broad at the moment. It has produced tornado in the past, so it could obviously time back up again. This one down here got extended a little bit ago. Looks like maybe starting to time back up. That's just one giant. Because it looks like there's rotation here and here. Which is probably why they went with that kind of tornado warning. more than likely. These both look pretty broad at the moment. We do have 421 at the moment. Potentially a CC drop near Tennessee City with the storm. Need to switch to the different radar. That definitely looks like a CC drop. It could be totally wrong. Potentially. It might just be like clutter. I might be starting time back up again on this, so. Okay, so this up here near Stanton Town doesn't really have a full rotation at the moment, so I'm not. And they allowed that warning to drop. This warning down here does look like it's trying to get tight again near Kusith, potentially. And then we do have this one up here. Need to get this radar. Trying to produce a tornado for a long time already. Just hasn't done it. So we'll see. Currently 203 Central. So this one here does look to be trying to get tight again, especially right here south of Kusith. So right here it does look to be getting tight again. Not seeing anything on CC yet. So near Kusith. There's tornado warning down here as well. North of Laurel, which has very broad rotation. This does look to be tightening up again. Southeast of Kusith. So if you're in Kusith, Corinth, Farmington, Kendrick, Mississippi, get to your safe spot immediately. And that also goes for Hightown, Jonestown, Kusith, Crow. To your safe spots immediately. So we're down to 3 tornado warnings. We're down to the Alcorn, Mississippi one, which is this one. The Dixon, Tennessee, Humphreys, Tennessee one, and the Jasper, Tennessee one. So this is the rotation right here that we're looking at. Waiting for this scan next to the radar sweep to come through. Looks like a bunch of special weather statements and stuff at the moment as well, so we might be looking at more. I'm sure we will. More tornado warnings down the line eventually. Okay, so this looks concerning. Right here, Hightown, Kusith. Kusith, you really need to be in your safe spot. I don't really see a CC drop at the moment. Potentially right here, but I don't think that's it. It might be it, but I don't know. Potentially right there. But that is very tight rotation right there. So we need to be in our safe spot. Here in that area. There's been several storms that took forever, or tried to produce tornadoes for a long time and just haven't done it so far. It's obviously a good thing, bad thing all in one. So, a bunch of storms at the moment, and we'll switch to this radar and check on this. I don't really see anything there. I don't see a CC drop. We could obviously see more storms up this way. Check on the severe weather. Day 1. So check that on. You see that most of the storms are inside that 5% range. Now, as far as Cincinnati, you got 2% chance of tornadoes, but all the way up into central Kentucky, you're under 5%, and down here, you're in a significant risk for tornadoes. So, look how impressive that sucker looks. That is very tight. Get to your safe spot immediately if you're near Kusith or Allentown. It's near Criswell tornado, or Criswell, one of the storm chases. And it could obviously be putting down a tornado at any moment. So we're looking at several different storms, obviously. Their act together. This one down here just doesn't look that impressive to me. Like, all these could produce tornadoes at some point. They're in that environment. We'll just see what the National Weather Service says about these storms as they do. This Kusith storm is really concerning to me. Just that broad area of light rotation. Potentially starting to see more tight rotation, or not tight rotation, but seeing more rotation near Dixon. Potentially. That's concerning. That's tight. May potentially have another tornado on the ground currently. Check CC. Nothing on CC says it's on the ground. So it might not be on the ground yet. But it keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter, it's going to be on the ground. So if you're in Allentown, you meet a safe spot. That is very tight rotation. Around helping. That rotation can go up to 20 like any second. So if you're on County Road 512, County Road 522, County Road 520, outside of Allentown, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe spot. So it does look like this tornado is on the ground. You need to be in your safe spot. Upwind of that. Jobs, Biggersville, Corinth, West Corinth, Farmington, safe spots now. So this is currently on 40, State Route 45, moving up towards Corinth, Farmington, Kendrick, Pine Flat, all those places eventually. I'm not seeing anything on CC unless this is something on CC. With this at the moment. But if you're along here, Jobs, West Corinth, Farmington, Kendrick, Pine Flat, Sandy Creek, High Point, and points away from that, you need to be in a safe spot. We do have a new tornado warning way down here in Jefferson Davis County. There's a better radar angle of that. That looks like it might just not do anything for a while. Try to look at it from this angle. Might be better. No, it's not better. Mobile radar. Can't really get a good angle of that one. So we'll go back to our original tornado warning. What we're looking at. But if you are in one of those areas, you need to be in a safe spot. So if you're in Bassfield, Seminary, Collins, be in a safe spot. There's a tornado. It's probably right here near Ebenezer, Bunkers Hill, Bassfield, Kentwell Mill, Dean, Mount Horeb, Donald, Cola, Collins, Willowtown. You all need to be in your safe spot. So right now, this is not confirmed. This is radar indicated. It can get tight again. Right now, it's really broad again, but I feel like that's how it's been for the last few minutes. This storm up here is too disorganized. This one down here could try to do something, I feel like. This is currently near Ebenezer. You can see back here. It's kind of tight. So yeah, this is area rotation. And this storm moving up towards Ebenezer, Bassfield, Campbell Mill. This one up here near Acme, it's just too broad. It's not ideal. And then this cell up here, potentially trying to get tight again as it moves towards Farmington and Corinth. So if you're in Farmington or Corinth or West Corinth, you need to be in your safe spot immediately.
About a mile, you'll be to the right.
Still fairly broad, so I'd say we're not looking at an imminent tornado with this cell as it moves towards Corinth and Farmington, but obviously could recycle fairly quickly and put another one down as it's already produced. Or it could just get more broad, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're getting into the more favorable time frame for these storms at the moment. And so down here, Collins and Bassfield. Towards Ebenezer. Not really seeing a whole lot with this. This one is in a fairly clean slot though, so we can see correlation coefficient better. I'm not seeing anything there. point, so I'm not really seeing anything unless that's something. We also have the Jasper cell that I'm also not seeing too much on at the moment. Like, that's just too broad, disorganized. Like, as I move into the more stable air mat or unstable, it'll probably get going, but right now it's just not. The cell I'm most concerned about is this cell up here that I've been following for what seems like forever now. It's just broad at the moment. Quite broad. Obviously, when you look for rotation, you're looking for the clockwise spin. You're looking for red meeting greens. Red's going outbound, green's going inbound. And that's against the broad. This warning set to expire in 52 minutes, so obviously time for it to put down another tornado before that expires. If this moves towards Meridian, though, I'd be concerned about putting down a tornado, possibly. So, not seeing too much on that. Let's just look at raw view of the reflectivity at the moment. So we're starting to see these discrete cells firing, which is really concerning. For tornado potential. Look at the inflow. This storm is like kind of coming in on itself now, though. So yeah, this is an inflow, so that's the rotation. It has a good inflow, so if we can get back together again, it should be good to go. I don't know if it will. Not. Let's look at the Jefferson Davis County storm. So it looks like the general rotation. This pocket south of Bassfield. Not seeing anything on 6C. doesn't look overly impressive, so this one just won't die. So we're seeing this out here. You see the inflow. So you see the inflow here, near Farmington. And it's starting to get tight again. Not super tight yet, but it's starting to get tight again. East of Farmington, south Kendrick, north the Glens and Strickland and Indian Springs. Really tired. So it does look like it's starting to get tighter rotation again. South Kendrick, north of Glens, east of Farmington. Next in line will probably be Pine Flat. And it's your thunderstorm morning. And it's looking more broad again on that scan. Rotation should be right in here. Near Bassfield, I'm not seeing much. That just looks like a giant mess. No, it's still broad there. So it looks like they did allow the 1 tornado warning to expire. No, they didn't. Never mind. Take that back. We saw this mess here, and then this down here. It's really hard hard to sort out for me. CC drop. Nope, nothing there. Oh god. Ain't that. Doing a tornado warning. Or extension of this one, possibly. Yeah, it's an extension of this one. So I think I'm going to end stream for a little bit. Maybe stream for an hour and a half. Maybe take a nap. I'll monitor everything. Be back here a little bit.